I'm not part of the culture, I'm not part of the tradition. I maybe do not understand all kind of the reasons why a specific person is reacting in that way because of a culture or because of a social background. But it became clear that the film had an underlying story to tell, which is well understood even if you do not belong to the certain type of culture, which is very positive.
Last scene I cried, you can believe me. Because it is such a sort of... I have never seen a movie that ends like that. Love ends like that, right? So the story is fantastic.
This underlying story was about the difficulty to really understand what is behind the appearance of the person. So in that way it was very simple. And because the simple things are always the most difficult to do in cinema.
So this is the trick of a good film.
I think you have reached quite an interesting starting point for the first film. So that's why I enjoy it. So even if I would have not known that this is the first film, I would have accepted the story and the difficulties to actually explain the relationship of two persons during the time slot of a whole film, which has not ended before and which may not end after the film. So it's a very open story. There is no happy end. There's always some hope in the development of the characters. But it's your hope, it's not the hope of what the film is telling you.
The acting was fantastic. I really admired the girl who was totally, she beats most of the Tamil actresses, so that I have to congratulate you. Okay. And the boy was also very, to his character, casting was good.
This is giving you lots of ideas to like the film, because in the end you like yourself being projected into this film and you ask yourself what you would have done in this kind of situation. So in this way I enjoyed it very much, and I think you have a good chance to continue that way in making not only good stories but making people interested and even better understanding themselves by looking at the characters which you have been presented.
And subtle moves are better than direct moves. There were fantastic turning points in some places. In my opinion, if it is your first movie, then you have gained a status.